Got an X6 and ready to swipe. Got me some runs and I'm smoking all night. Got me some gear and that shit is off-white. Plugs in the coast, we send it on site. Been killing shit and it's all on the mic. DDoS attack and that shit is on site. Getting coins early, I learned how to snipe. Trapping in the dark when I'm looking at the light. Chilling in the trap and you know where I be. Took a few payments, XRP. Fuck the
What's going on? What's cooking? Let's see how it's looking. Man, I just made that up. I should use that always. This is Bitcoin in the first hour. The first hour, look at me. I just woke up. You can tell I'm in my first hour. In the 4 hours. So basically, yeah, it's been a little weak. A lot of dojis here going on. It's trying to hold this level. It's been wicking inside this box. You see how I did it here? It did it here. But remember, this right here in the 4 hour, these are candles, obviously, right? But if I go into the daily, you see they're almost only wicks. Well, if I go into the weekly, it's probably gonna be just a wick. You see it? And if it closes below it, it's gonna be a huge wick. Well, you probably can't see it because it's yellow line. Let's stick this yellow line out. You see? So it just depends what time frame you're looking at. Because if you look at the 15-minute, you know those wicks you saw are candles, etc. You know, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's that. So it's just playing around sideways. It's staying around this area. So let's see what happens there. Ethereum. Oh, look at Ethereum. Ethereum. So Ethereum has yet to claim this trend line. It doesn't have to touch it per se. It could just stay right here. But you see how it, you know, it's bounced off. Whoop, bounced off. Whoop. We said it was gonna bounce off there. Whoop. And you know, potentially it's gonna come here. Boom. Let's see. It either breaks down or it bounces up. DXY. Why are you doing this? So basically everything's been going kind of down, and you see why. Because the DXY has been going a little bit up. It's a little bullish. You know, it broke structure already a little bit. It's holding here on this what's this 105 level. So let's see what happens here also. But the MACD is also curving down. The RSI is curving down. I can't even see the money flow index. That's weird. I think it never shows. But again, if you go to the daily, it's still, you know, higher lows, lower lows, higher lows, low low. So it can just come up to here and then brush down, and then crypto will go up, etc. Bitcoin dominance. What's going on? Okay, so Bitcoin dominance is kind of on this trend line. Let's check. Peep it. You always have to adjust. Certain things might move. You're gonna have to move them, but yeah, we don't have to move that one. All we have to do is stretch it, and that's looking pretty bullish. So you see it's bounced off, boom, and as right now it's kind of creeping up. So Bitcoin is kind of trying to you know, dominate the market again. That means altcoins are potentially gonna go down. That's why I've been shorting, to be honest. FTM. Why am I? Oh, so FTM is the coin I was waiting on a trade. I'm gonna be honest, I was a big boy and I ain't got into no trade because I don't like this. You know, I want to see break of structure in the 4 hour at least. I haven't seen it yet on the daily, sort of, but this could also be forming a triangle to then, you know, boom up, because it can do sort of like this. Oh, nope. It can do sort of you know, boom, 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 boom. It'll be a triangle. I've seen that before, and it can blast up just like it go down. But I want to see what happens, because if the triangle, you know, it could be two things. Let me erase this. Or actually, yeah, whatever. So if it creeps up here, if it stays creeping up here, it could blast off. If the triangle keeps going down and it creeps down here, it's potentially gonna break down. Yeah, get that? I hope y'all do, because that was a Picasso move right there. Right now, BT, nope. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna pick a random. Let me see, what's it called? Oh, matter of fact, we was talking about KDA. We used to love this coin. Me and Proof was on this, like, when it came out. There was money being made. Let me see, what was the chart? I forgot what chart I was using. I think at the time, I was using KuCoin. I was using KuCoin for sure. Oh, there you go. So let's go on the daily, see what's happening. I haven't looked at this chart in a minute, and we can see, wow. Yeah, this thing went ballistics. Went to $29, etc. I was telling everybody at the moment, get out of it. When I saw those highs up there, because it was just too spooky, and at the time too. So we can see the range here. This is sort of when we bought around this area, and then it just went spooky. It came back down to the range. Boom. It tried to run up, but then I think that's when everything started crashing, if I'm not mistaken. That was probably August. We could look into it. But the whole point is it crashed down. I put this box here because of this level right here. Not because I'm a magician, like I say. I put the overall area, because this line could have been perfect, to be honest. It could have been here. That's where it should have been. Probably moved it. But you put a box just to see the area. And guess what? It's in that area. What's my next area? The 50 cent to 40 cent area. This is where I like to buy. If it runs up, it could run up all the way to maybe $1.24. It could do that and then crash down. Just like it can make a W here, hold this level here in the 91 cents. So it could hold here, boom, and blast up. And you can have a little rally, a little higher maybe to maybe 170, and still crash down. So if you look at it in the weekly, you feel me? It's still bearish on the weekly. Once it breaks this structure and it holds above here, then you can start looking up, potentially keep climbing up. But other than that, for me, it's still bearish. I'm still seeing that 50 cent, which is still this floor right here that it hasn't touched ever. And guess what? It has to touch it. I don't know why, but it just always does. It has to come back down. And it has to come back down to make a floor so it could be stronger on the next move up. Because once you go down, you get rid of all them, panic sellers, etc. And you get people buying more bags here that's going to hold for long term. And then it just goes up and, whoever, they're not going to sell because they just bought on the floor. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, KDA is one that I'm looking at. Let's look into my drip. What's happening over there? Probably still in the 140. Yep, literally 140 on the dot. So that's not, again, it's not bad. A lot of these coins are moving, hundreds of dollars, and we could say it's because of the liquidity, etc. But or because of the coins are locked in, because you get paid 1% a day. But still, that's pretty dope to me. Let's see what else. There's Animal Farm. Animal Farm 129. Okay, what's happening? Be honest, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's a weird looking chart. Let's see what it says. See if we find anything here. Not really. We go also. My favorite one is this, to be honest. My favorite one is. Oh, there goes the cat again. So I like doing these parallel channels because it just gives you a better overview. So you can see when I broke this, it did a fake out, it reclaimed it, it went up above, boom, broke down, touched the bottom, went up here, rejected. Now it's climbing, it's trying to climb up. So I can climb up, come back here and then come back up to these highs, which will be actually the highs, because if it goes like this, if it goes, come on now, always making me look bad. It's a conspiracy. So if it goes like this, boom, boom, and it climbs up, I'm gonna just make it quicker. It reaches basically on this level right here, which is that 225. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna end it there, but you already know. Send me some coins. I want to see what y'all looking at, boy.
Gotta act 6 and ready to swipe. Got me some runs and I'm smoking all night. Got me some gear and that shit is off white. Plugs in the coast, we send it on site. Been killing shit and it's all on the mic. DDoS attack and that shit is on site. Getting coins early, I learned how to snipe. Trapping in the dark when I'm looking at the light. Chilling in the trap and you know where I be. Took a few payments, XRP. Fuck the